All right, chapter 10, 10.1. SOH. This is right triangle trig. Okay? What this is every time you have a right triangle, okay, we can use SOH. Okay? So we got to learn some things about SOH. What does it mean? Okay? So is the sine of theta. Okay? So now we're going to have this Greek symbol for an angle. Okay? Theta and phi. Okay? So we have theta and phi. Okay? And the sine of theta is going to equal the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Now the hypotenuse is always going to be across from the right angle. Okay? Now the opposite side is determined on what angle we're talking about. The opposite side of theta will be this side, right? The adjacent side to theta will be this side. Okay? So it's very important to look at these different pieces of this triangle. Okay? So the opposite over the hypotenuse. Okay? That's sine. Okay? Cosine theta is going to equal, or CAH, adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, adjacent over the hypotenuse. Okay? And then we have tangent. Tangent theta is equal to TOA. TOA is the opposite divided by the adjacent. Okay? So let's just pretend really quick that this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. Then this would be the opposite sine of theta would be the opposite. Right, Wyatt? Yeah. 4 divided by 5. Cosine is adjacent 3 divided by 5. Tangent is the opposite, which is 4 divided by the adjacent 3. Now, remember your 30, 60, 90 triangles. Okay? 30, 60, 90. This would be 30, 60, and 90. We have x, 2x, and x square root 3. And we also have your 45, which is x, x, and x square root 2. Remember that from geometry? Okay? So we're going to be using these pieces. That means if I want the tangent of 30 degrees, then that's going to equal the opposite x over the adjacent, right? 30 degrees opposite over adjacent x square root 3. And this is the hard one because can you have a square root in the bottom? So it's square root 3, square root 3. So it's x square root 3 over 3x. Okay? And so forth. You can find any of them. Okay? Sine, cosine, tangent, doesn't matter. Alright? And do they introduce cosecant yet? Not yet. Alright. So that's the notes.